If you could get the real-ass answer to any question or mystery in the world, what would you want to know? When our 10-month-old puppy jumped over the wall at the groomer's shed never been to, in a part of the city shed never been even close to, after being taken there in a black cab which she couldn't see out of and slept the entire journey, and when my wife didn't walk home to give a scent to follow, how the hell did she run straight home across 3 miles of central London roads in 20 minutes and beat my wife there? How did you do it? What kind of job I could actually get and enjoy and still be able to live my life comfortably? Seems to be the impossible question. Edit, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of suggestions and encouragement that I've received on this comment. I will try to respond to the comments accordingly. It seems we're getting closer and closer to the answer being be in the right place at the right time. I couldn't agree with this more. It honestly seems like knowing some people, and being in the right place at the right time gives you a better chance at getting a good job rather than an actual degree does. I'm 80% certain that if I tried to get the same exact job I have now 1 year prior to when I actually did get it, then I wouldn't have the job right now. I got in at the perfect time. I've had 3 jobs since I've started working over a year ago at 18, and each was a combination of coincidences that I could never knowingly replicate. Agreed. Quite a shit job, and drove a rental home 1k miles with the last bit of money had left. I had been applying to jobs for a while and was having zero luck. Also couldn't have my phone with me and worked till 8 or 9 at night, so I could never call back anyway. I got home and applied to one single job on Indeed and passed out. Got a call the next morning and had a job a week later. It's an amazing job too. When people ask me how I got it, I shrug and say luck. At least once a day I ask myself what the duck. I'm sure if I got the answer to that one, everything else would fall into place. While this is home for me. If there is other intelligent life out there somewhere. I know that we probably will never see another intelligent life form, but it would be nice to know. It is neat some of the radio telescope stuff they are able to do now and look for atmosphere contaminants that could signal intelligent life. Would likely be the best we can do. The only answer that I could get to this question that would shock me would be no. Honestly, that would be so depressing if we really are alone in the universe. If we are alone, it's because we are the first. The universe is still in its infancy, so intelligent life might exist eventually. Man, that's crazy and awesome to think about, kinda like a sci-fi theme or a Doctor Who episode. Imagine being known through history as the first and oldest intelligent species in the universe. We literally may be this universe's precursors or old ones. I always like this take. Somebody has to be first, right? What if we're the ancients? That and the scary space orcs thing. I like that one too. This is awesome. I feel like such a badass now just sitting and drinking a beer. That's another thing they could have added to the list. We willingly toxify ourselves just for the enjoyment of it. Humans intentionally imbibe expired liquids just to experience their own internal organs struggling to remove the toxins from their own blood. I love these kinds of ideas, things like human beings being the only carnivorous spacefaring species or something. Every other life form sees us as incredibly terrifying, fearless warriors. There was a short story not long ago I seen from a Tumblr post describing something like that, how humans were known as these monstrous warriors. A single human could match several combatants. The other species were hesitant to have them on their ships, but no one dares stop them from coming on board because who knows what they'd do. They could serve as a deterrent to pirates too. So you just get human vagabonds randomly appearing on ships to jump from one planet to the next to explore it, and always seem to be really insistent on helping out on a ship they were never invited onto. What's in the Vatican secret library? Bible to edit, who gave me gold? Tell me, he'll give it back to you. This time it's personal. I really want to take a peek at the documents that remain classified. It's just a long list of past presidents' penis size. So that's why they called him Crooked Nixon. Tricky Dick. What actually happens after you die? Who did Epstein have dirt on? Wow, I didn't see this until now. Thanks for the silver. Sorry I'm super late. All of them. Yeah, we basically already know he was involved with at least 2 US presidents and at least 1 member of the royal family. Could be anybody, everybody? I wish this were bigger news. He was killed because he could implicate many powerful people in an international pedophilia ring. Who was the Zodiac Killer and his complete story? Why the duck has my son just spent nearly $200 on a plain black t-shirt? For the drip. What's a drip? When your bling is iced out but that shit melting from all your hot bars, you got the drip. Just another word for immense swag, from Urban Dictionary. Slang really did peak with cool, didn't it? It haunts me that movie used to be short for moving picture. It still is. But it used to be too. The winning numbers for the next $250 million lottery draw. Congrats, you won the Zimbabwe lottery. Okay, how much do I owe? I need about $3.50. Damn you, Loch Ness Monster. Jeff Bezos, what is your login information for your largest bank account? Boobs with a Z. Login, Josospo, $. Why do I need to pee whenever I get comfortable in bed, even though I peed before going to bed and didn't drink anything? What happened to Malaysia Airlines Flight 370? I believe they found pieces of debris that confirm that it crashed, but yeah, I also want to know what the hell happened. Well, yeah. It didn't just keep flying up. Some say you can still see it flying on a cold winter morning. What existed before our universe exploded into existence, and how is it going to end? You might enjoy this. www.multivax.com/question.html. Okay, that's cool as hell. Thanks for sharing. Have you read The Egg before? Also a good one. What scary shit is in the 95% of ocean we haven't yet explored? How a person can literally not give a duck. Because every time I try, I still do dot my first silver. Thank you. See, I still do care. The theory of everything. String theory is a wild ride, and I would really like to know how close it is. Edit, thanks for the silver, it's my first. Edit 2, thanks for the multiple awards. Do flat earthers really believe the earth is flat, or are they just having a laugh? I think it's important not to give two shits what flat earthers think. I'd like to have a true and factual account of the life and death of Jesus of Nazareth. Where the duck do all of my socks go? The same place all my bobby pins go. All over the ducking St. Jamie. Ma bad. Where the duck did the universe come from and why the fuck are we here? This one hits me out of the blue on random days when I'm working, or resting, or studying, or running. Suddenly the whole we are on a piece of rock, attached through the spinny force, circling a fireball, in a vacuum full of more spinny shiny stuff, and no one knows where the duck it came from. It's crazy how we go through our daily grind until we die and lose sight of this fact every instance when, if we kept that thought in our heads each day, we would be much different people. What's wrong with me? If there was anything I could have done to save my daughter from being murdered by her ex-boyfriend. I know it's kind of lame, but is space really infinite? Or are we just too small to grasp such a large, well, space that we just assume it's infinite? This concept has fascinated me for a long time, so I guess I might as well ask it. When does Half-Life 3 come out? Never. Valve is afraid of the number 3.